attention to the camera.
Salute to everybody that joined us tonight. We got a deep conversation, you know what I'm saying? Some of us might cry, some of us might get sad, but it's a serious topic. It's something that we all experience, we all go through. So, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, you know what I'm saying? Let's get this thing started, man.
Drop it.
Salute.
Salute.
To everybody that's with us, to everybody that's gonna view it later on. Salute to all y'all 050 in the building. Y'all know how we roll already. You know
We in
I
the
got
building.
the homie Black Soul in the building. I got the homie Briscoe in the building. I got the homie DGR in the building. DGR, I appreciate the intro, bro. I love it. And
Salute
I got the
to
homie
DGR
Cuba
for that intro.
in the building.
Definitely salute to him.
And we got
you
my
see
boy
it?
El Con. You already know, Cuba. Black.
Yeah.
Salute to everybody in the building. DGR, much love, my boy. I see you on those private jets all crazy. I see you, baby. I see you.
Oh, facts. DGR gets it going. He does it like that.
I think DGR got his own jet. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know. Maybe.
He might. He
I
might.
don't know. I think, because this nigga's doing too much of that. But yeah, shout out to DGR
Nah,
for the
nigga.
intro. Much
Shout
love
out
to the
to Empress
panel.
Cat. You know what I'm saying? Empress Cat always looking out, always helping the boy out. Salute to you, Queen.
Definitely
Love to
salute.
Empress.
Yeah, I hope you had a great Mother's Day yesterday. I hope you got everything that you wanted and some shit that you didn't want. You know what I mean?
God the brand is up in here. I see you.
God the brand.
God the
Salute.
brand. Salute, my G. You
Appreciate
already.
the love,
Look,
man.
look.
Appreciate
Everybody
it.
on the way in. Everybody on the way in. Like, share,
Hit that like button,
subscribe.
man. Please hit that like button and subscribe.
Get
And
the word
subscribe,
out,
please.
y'all. Get the
I'm
word out,
nothing
y'all.
without y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make me go. So let's get them like buttons up. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed already. You know what I'm saying? I promise to bring y'all good content all the time. You know what I'm saying?
DGR, why you in the dark? Let's get to that. You like a shadow
Probably
back
on
there,
another
my G.
private.
Nah,
I'm in the Uber.
I'm in the Uber on the way from the
Oh,
airport.
you in the Uber? Oh, okay. See, look, I told you, private jet, not from the airport, from the
Yo, you be
Clearport.
safe, my dude, because you be moving around, my G.
No, I ain't got no private jet yet, nigga.
Nah, he's doing the Bow Wow right now.
You keep working, you're gonna get you one though. You keep working, you're gonna get you one, my G.
Who we got in the building? Who's in the building? Who we got in the building, y'all?
All I see is Empress Cat and God the brand so far. But you know, they'll show up, they'll come in at their own time, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna kick it for like another 5, maybe kick it for another 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and then we'll go in.
We're gonna let them get in here before we start bringing up the topic.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
so
sir.
We got 5 in the building so far, so
let's go. Like, share, subscribe, please.
Like, share, subscribe. Hit that like button when you come in, man.
Get that word out, y'all. Get that word out.
How everybody doing tonight? Let's start with that.
How you doing, brother?
My homie.
You start off.
I'm doing good, man. You know what I mean? I'm here to support my brother Black to the P. Black is black, my G. You know what I mean? I'm doing real good, man. How y'all doing, bro?
Black to black, my G.
Blessing.
Cool,
I'm doing good, man.
Okay, everybody. Bless. Hey, yo, DGR, how you feeling,
Yo,
bro?
Black, I'm about to get out my Uber. Pull me back up in a minute.
All right.
Anytime you want, my G. You know you welcome here.
All right, so then I guess it leads me. I'm feeling all right, yo. I'm here. I'm here with the fellas, man. It's good to, you know what I'm saying, have some very good how you say, karma and aura with the fellas. It's great.
Right.
It's great.
Right.
And then we're about to get to a topic that's very how you say, Martha
deep,
Stewart,
man. It's
because
deep.
it's Martha Stewart. It touches home.
Right.
The home, you know what I'm saying? It's a Martha Stewart situation. It's gonna be inside the home. Everybody's gonna feel this one. But I'm great. How you doing?
With everybody,
Black
bro.
Tip Soul, how you feeling today, brother?
Man,
Black
I'm
to the
just
P, how you feeling today? We already got to Black Soul. I'm sorry, Black Soul. Black to the P, how you feeling today, brother?
I feel a little bit like my topic, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? I've seen better days, but I've also seen worse days. So, like I always tell y'all in the back, God got me, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I try not to hold the weight of the world on my shoulders. I try to take care of the things that I can handle, and whatever I can't handle, I give it to God, you know what I'm saying?
Serenity chant,
Right.
yes, sir.
Right.
You gotta look at it like this too.
Absolutely
It's been the last 2 years been crazy, man.
That's
Last
a fact.
2 years been crazy. That's why a lot of
And
people
that's a
got sick
fact.
in their brains, man.
That's a fact. A lot of people been is going through it, man, losing family members, you know what I'm saying, to COVID, to just mental, to regular health issues, you know what I'm saying? It's really crazy out here. But
And you know,
we got to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we can, help people get through this situation. It helps me, you know what I'm saying? Y'all therapy for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I don't need to see a psychologist because I talk to you guys every day. In the back, we build deep, you know what I'm saying? And we discuss a lot of issues like this in the back, you know what I'm saying? And I just thought it'd be good to bring it to the forefront. Let other people see how we, you know what I'm saying, how we socialize with each other, you know what I'm saying? That's why I appreciate all you guys for pulling up on me. You know what I'm saying? Empress, if you want to pull up the link out there, if it ain't out there, let me know. I'll put another one out there for you.
Once again.
That's how we do.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Just like
my dude.
It ain't no bullshit. It ain't
this
no
morning
bullshit.
this morning show, they were talking about the cancer shit, and I had to leave the show because I got to a point that I couldn't, bear on and keep on listening to it, and it was kind of crazy because I lost four of my family members: my grandmother, my father, my sister, my uncle, all of cancer.
Wow.
And for some reason, my dad, he lost his life because he didn't check himself in the hospital. That was the main thing about that. So that was a
That's
hard
why
time.
I went and got myself checked out, bro. We made jokes out of it and everything, but
that day I wasn't there. That for me it was
but
like
it's all good. Like I said, Cuba, if me, putting out what happened with what I went through, I knew it was gonna be funny. Some people gonna laugh. You got some people that got that type of mentality. They laugh at things but long as 2 or 3 dudes inside the chat, you know what I'm saying, took it serious and when it got, take your help serious, bro.
Well, definitely.
Take that serious, you know what I'm saying? So if I could reach out to 2 or 3 people, I'm satisfied with that, bro. I'll laugh with you as long as, you know what I'm saying, you go take care of yourself after you finish laughing. Make sure that you good. So we won't be laughing.
And one more thing too, I never told nobody, but I almost lost my son because of cancer too.
Damn,
my son was 18 years old. He didn't smoke, he didn't drink, he didn't do none of that. He was into sports, and it's just the genes, and that was crazy. I went through hell on that.
The genetic,
That's
the
crazy,
genetic
bro.
trait. What you was gonna say, Black Soul?
Now I was just gonna say, like from what Kubar was saying, sometimes that brings depression and anxiety on itself if you know that you've lost that many people to that. So you're worried about it for yourself, your family members, and different people, and you constantly have that bearing over your head because so when something runs in your family, you automatically have those thoughts in your head like, damn, is it gonna hit me? Is it gonna hit my kids? Is it going, you know what I mean? So that can bring depression in itself, man. You know what I mean?
God the brand said he was out of work from 2016 to 2018. Got stabbed in the chest in 2017. Brother passed away in 2019. Mom passed away in 2020. Daughter got shot in 2021.
Damn, that's a lot of shit, bro.
That's crazy, yo. You a strong individual, God the brand. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And you give me strength, my dude. You know what I'm saying? You give me strength because I don't even know if I can handle all that. It's 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Like that's back to back to back to back to back. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, how do he didn't even have a chance to heal.
That's what I was,
you know what I'm saying? And believe you me, at the funeral don't heal nothing.
Nah.
You understand what I'm saying? That don't heal nothing. We carry this pain on for the rest of our lives, some of us, depending on how close we was to the person that passed on. So
That's
for
a
him
fact.
to experience so much and then lose his mom on top of that, and I know Mother's Day wasn't the best for him, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully him and his wife still got to go, get through it together, you know what I'm saying, and still made the best of it. You know what I'm saying? But that's something that's hard. That's
Hard,
Yo,
hard.
hard,
my heart,
definitely.
my heart goes out to you, God the
Definitely,
brand.
God,
Really,
the
man.
brand. Word, word,
Love,
word.
bro.
I
That's a
agree to
fact.
that, Boomerang, brother. That's definitely a heart-wrenching situation for a person to, when a person doesn't get the time to cope with one thing and they have to deal with another thing on top of another thing on top. That's just
It's
like,
crazy.
Jesus, wait, all right. So now when you're getting beat up, all right, so I want to just relate this to, like, I always use this analogy. When you're getting beat up in a fight, and I say when you're going through stress and depression, it's like, when do you get the chance to breathe? It's like having a fight and
Facts.
getting jumped by 10 niggas, and one nigga got his arm on your neck, and the other one got his arm on your back, and the next nigga hitting you on your head. When do you get the chance to breathe? It's the
When does
same
it let up?
thing. When do we say, yo, you know what, enough is enough? Please let me just breathe. And yo, God the brand, when I tell you, bro, not in the same sense, but in different matters, we are going through that, bro. And that's why this topic is gonna be epic for everybody right now, because we all go through it. We can't sympathize with everybody because we don't know the words to say to a person. You understand?
Right.
Because especially if we haven't been through that exact category of pain, we won't know what to say. But trust me, and that shit is, man. Oh
Yo,
man,
and
look, just
you
now,
know
look
what though?
already. That shit got
Know
me
what?
breathing hard.
And before we even dive deep into it, before my man Black to the P get into what he started this whole conversation for, I want to say this. I just want to throw this out. It's kind of like my reclaimer. You know what I mean? You got to check this out. There are different levels of depression. So as Black people and minorities, we think that we can gauge depression and we can, well, I'm sad, but I'm really nah. Sometimes you could be suffering from depression and not even realize it within yourself, man. You know what I
And that
mean? I just
depression
want to
will
put that in
kill
the
you
atmosphere.
faster.
That is a
That's a
big
fact.
fact right there. Black.
That
That's
shit will kill you fast.
and
Nah, that's
there's
right.
a lot of
That's
people
right.
that suffer from depression every day, bro. You know what I'm
Fact.
saying? There's a lot of people that struggle to get up and get out the bed just because they don't want to. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people give up on life because they feel like it's over for them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have the will to keep on moving and keep, you know what I'm saying, keep on fighting. You know what I'm saying? Black, white, I don't care what color you is. Depression is a killer. You know what I'm saying? Depression leads to anxiety, to stress, suicide rate. All that goes up from depression.
Depression leads to actually depression leads to more sicknesses like cancer and diabetes. Like that has a big trait in depression. When you're depressed, you start, whether people
You don't take care of yourself, you slack
yes
off.
sir, yes sir,
Everything
yes
else
sir.
start going down.
You start
Depression can
eating, you
lead
start
from being
eating.
a mental thing to becoming a physical thing. You understand what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
Yes
So,
sir.
no, please, you know what I'm saying? It's so hard.
What's even more real is that animals could go through depression.
That is true.
Animals.
Really?
Animals could go through everything a human being could go
Depressing
through.
or sad.
Depression,
I have
diabetes.
dogs.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
that won't do
I have
nothing.
dogs.
Go ahead,
And
brother.
mother and son always bond together. The son had to take him to the hospital, was over in the hospital for over a month. My dog almost died because they didn't want to eat. They didn't want to do nothing.
Depression.
I took him from the house to go and see the dog in the vet. My dog started wiggling his tail, started going crazy. That's crazy. But
so that shit
Black,
crosses.
your black soul, black soul. All right. So with that being said, drop on how, like, the forms. Remember, you said it comes in different forms. You understand? And we don't even understand where it's coming from. You understand? Like, can you give people a little more insights of what to look out for when it comes down to those? You know what I mean? Like,
not communicating with people, not talking to people, staying to yourself, things like that. That I know
Feeling
of.
unwanted,
Not
feeling unwanted, feeling unneeded, you know what I'm saying? Not secure
You're
in
not
your
good enough.
Yeah, right. You're not secure in your health, you know what I'm saying? You're not secure in your looks. A lot of stuff lead people to be depressed, you know what I'm saying? Losing a loved one, death can be depressing, you know what I'm saying?
facts.
Not getting that job you work so hard for, that could be depressing, you know what I'm saying? Just a regular argument with your loved one, your wife, you know what I'm saying? You and your wife going through something and you get depressed because maybe you said something to her that that wasn't kind, or she said something to you that made you feel a certain type of way. So depression it can hit you in all different types of ways, but at the end of the day, it's still depression, and it's still a horrible thing, and it's something that we all have to go through and we all have to deal with, and we have to learn how to come up out of depression. We gotta learn how to look for the light at the end of the tunnel. We gotta look for better days. You know what I'm saying? The sun will come out tomorrow.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying?
Tomorrow. The
That's
So
a
I'm
sun
gonna
will
tell
fact.
you,
come out tomorrow.
I'm gonna tell you some of
Definitely
the
will.
some of the symptoms like for a regular person. Like, so I look at myself as a regular person, and what I mean by a regular person is I'm not trying to downplay anybody who suffers from deep depression or anything like that. So I'm just saying like the average person who is kind of oblivious to the fact that they are depressed. So I started to do things that was, and I'm putting myself in this, which I don't usually like to do on the internet, but this is a deep discussion that people really need help and they really need to know that they ain't alone. So I'm going to use myself, my own individual self as a, what you call it, as an example so people can understand. So it started off slow. So I was already a drinker. So I started indulging in drinking more. I started to drink from being in the public in a social setting to started drinking the same way by myself. So now I'm by myself and I'm getting shit faced. You don't have no reason to get shit faced by yourself, but I'm just drinking and drinking and drinking until I pass out, not knowing that I'm doing this to try to get whatever's off my mind,
Pain.
and to get to that state of pain, exactly, to get to that state of inebriation where I'm not consciously thinking. You know what I mean? Then I started to make excuses of why I didn't want to go do the things that I used to normally do. So I showed some of y'all about 7 months ago, man, I was huge, man. Y'all would have thought I looked like CT Fletcher, man. I was big as fuck. All I did was go to the gym. I started making excuses of why I wasn't going to the gym. So obviously, if I'm drinking more, I'm waking up with hangovers. So now I'm making excuses of why I don't need to go out of the house and why I need to drink more to knock this hangover off. Because we all know the example of when you're drunk, you drink another drink to knock it off, but that one drink turns into many drinks.
So
I
5,
started
7.
doing that.
Yeah.
Exactly. I started smoking more weed, saying that, you know what I mean, maybe I just need to be high so I could just relax. That was my excuse. Then I started segregating myself from my friends. Like, man, I don't want to go out. I got a hangover. I need to sit in the house. Wifey would tell me, like, let's go out to eat. And I was like, nah, we got shit in here. And I'm constantly drinking and smoking weed. So I say that for the average person because I think a lot of us in the Black community, we try to duff that off and say that we really ain't depressed and make excuses of why we doing what we doing because we're not even cognizant that we are depressed. So I'm gonna tell you something else.
You just answered my question. I was gonna ask, I'm sorry, brother, but I was just gonna ask a question and you answered it. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I'm gonna land with this. A lot of people don't understand that what we just went through with this pandemic is something that we've never endeavored in our lives. So we was in the house faced with different things that we weren't doing for so many years in a matter of 2 or 3 years. That can also create depression. You know what I mean? So a lot of times, and then if we're going to be honest, in our community and the way we grew up as minorities, what were we told when we were sad? Or if we got in a fight at school or whatever? Nah, you better man up. Men don't
shake
cry.
It off.
Go back and beat him up. You better not come home getting your ass whooped. But you don't understand all of that creates PTSD, and PTSD is tied directly with depression. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. Empress Cat said, "You will be amazed how just letting things off your chest can be therapeutic." That's a fact. That's a fact. But sometimes we scared that, sometimes we feel like we don't have that person to talk to because you can't tell everybody everything. Some people look at your downfall. Some people look at your weakness. And when you at your weakest point and you looking for help, they'll push you right down. They'll walk right over you. They'll trample you like, you know what I'm saying, like reindeer running through a forest. They'll run
Kick
you
you
over
right.
and keep
Basically,
moving.
kick you while you're down. Kick you
You know
while
what
you're
I'm saying?
down. Yep. That's a lot going on. Yep.
She also said music, dancing, pets, meditation, singing, etc. is all therapeutic.
Therapeutic.
That's a fact. That's a
That's an
fact.
absolute fact. Yep.
Music helped me through so much in my life, bro. So many times I was feeling bad and I couldn't find nobody to talk to, and I just sat down and when I had a Walkman, put my Walkman on. When it was a CD player, put my CD player on. You know
what
what I'm
kind of
saying?
music you think helped you? Like what kind of music? Give some examples.
There's all types of it's different. It's music for different situations, right? So you know, sometimes it could have been a rap song to get me through something. Sometimes the lyrics, you know what I'm saying, touch me and help me out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's an R&B song. Sometimes it's one of them back in the day grandma songs. Shit grandma used to listen to, you know what I'm saying? And you so used to grandma, you know what I'm saying, playing it that when you hear it, it's like it takes you back to a space where you was good at, where you was comfortable at, where there was no, you know what I'm saying, where you didn't have no worries, you know what I'm saying? And so music is definitely therapeutic. I appreciate that that comment, Queen. God the brand said, yup, animals go through it. Empress Cat said, my dog can feel when I'm depressed. That's a fact.
Crazy.
Animals can feel when you're not feeling
dogs
right.
will come up to you and just lay there and just watch you. Like it's
That's
crazy. That is so true.
All right, so touch up on it right now. With that comment, and animals could feel when I'm depressed. My dog right now literally is like under my legs, under the sofa. Like her head is in between my legs right now, under the sofa. You understand? And this is what, you know, and she could feel the certain, and we all go through it every day. The depression, which like you said, we don't know how to identify it per se right there and then, but we go through it. And at the back end, we see it. But what I wanted to ask was, do you think that we see it and ignore it when we're going through it?
We do see and ignore it, but you know what it is? That we're too good to try to get help sometimes.
Yes.
We feel that we're too good to go and get help.
Amen. Let me ask a question.
Of course.
Is it? I heard y'all say certain songs with different moods. So is it strange that it really doesn't matter to me? I could be depressed and listen to MOP. Like to me, music is music. No, I'm saying to me, music is music. Like it really don't matter what song it is, as long as it's music. You know what I'm saying?
Not everybody's gonna be the same, DGR. Everybody got something to make them feel comfortable.
Right.
Like Black to the P said, it's just the music what makes him. I love to play with my granddaughter. When I'm stressed out, I did paperwork, I did this, the stock ain't going good, the stores ain't doing good. I go pick up my granddaughter and just have a good day with her.
I'm glad you said that.
That's what it is for me.
Let me show y'all a couple of ways how that helped me deal with my depression. Give me a second. This right here, this helped me through my depression. You feel me? That's my mom and my sister. You know what I'm saying?
Family.
That's you?
big ass forehead.
That's my oldest child right there. That's my oldest son.
That's the
like you, dude.
That's my next oldest son.
You got some strong genes. Them kids look just like you.
Yo, I thought that was a young Pete Rock. I'm not even being funny. I swear to God, Joe.
That's me and my baby sister right there. That's when I was a kid.
You know who that look like? That you look like Lavelle right there. Lavelle look just like you
right there. Yep.
Do you see the smile on my face? There was no worries. There was no care in the world. I had no stresses at all. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, that helped me get through a lot. You know what I'm saying? My baby girl right here, love her to death. She 8 years old. She helped me get through. Oh my God, me and her, like the bond I have with her is ridiculous. You see me and her on FaceTime right there. But yeah, these are the things that get cool. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful thing.
These are things that
definitely is a beautiful thing, big dog.
Well, you know why MOP would make you feel good, DGR? Let's think about this. Like, so if we think about some of our happiest moments, right? So I tell you, in the background, me, Black to the P, and Briss, we always. So one of our favorite artists is Biggie, right? So we always gel with that, trying to get each other saying Biggie lyrics, and nobody's slacking. Everybody know every big lyric. So when you think about Happier Times, it's not tied to a specific genre, or it's tied to whatever. You could have been listening to MOP in the club when you was younger, and that, I'm just saying hypothetically, that might have been your happiest moment in life. So when you get down, if that thought comes in your head, that MOP shit, that's what, you know what I mean? So
reminds you of what
it's not weird at all.
You're definitely true on that one. That was
I thought it was strange that I listened to certain, like it don't really have to be a certain, like, you know how some people, they're going through something, they listen to gospel music or they'll listen to this. To me, it really don't matter what I listen to, as long as I hear something. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, the music itself, the rhythm, the algorithm.
That's the point. I don't mean MOP specifically, but I'm saying no matter what it is.
But you got to remember, you're a musician yourself too, so that's your happy place.
True.
So that's why. That's probably why. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was a good fucking. That was definitely, because it is right. It's first of all, rhythm is the music.
Oh, you just started your shit. I ain't smoking the camera.
So when it boils down to it, anything that you can listen to that will make you get your mind off of what the situation is at hand, it don't matter, because maybe MOP at the time that you was listening to that song, when the song dropped, nigga, you was going through an amazing time in your life where you want to remember that point in life.
Sometimes when I'm mad and I want to fight, I go throw a MOP on. I go throw a Noriega and Capone. I'm serious. I mean, when I'm mad and I want to do something to somebody, sometimes those songs calm me down. You know what I'm saying? Because
when I used to hit the bag, I used to put the DMX in just to get my frustration out.
I got a question for the panel. Okay, so us knowing that we're depressed, is it us that's keeping ourselves in that realm by not seeking the help that we need?
Well, I think the first thing about depression is self-awareness.
That could be true.
It's self-awareness. I think, you know what I mean? I could be wrong. I'm just saying this from my personal experience. Anybody in the chat or any one of y'all on the panel, if you disagree, I mean, I definitely would like you to chime in. But I think it's self-awareness, right? Because if you don't know you're depressed, you're going to continue to make excuses for yourself. But at the moment when you start to identify within yourself and say, look, I'm not in the same mind state that I used to be in. Something is going on. I need to talk to somebody. That's big for a lot of people, because a lot of people don't want to say that. You know what I mean? What y'all think?
No. You're right.
No, you're absolutely right.
Go ahead, Kuba.
No, I'm saying he's absolutely right. I mean, you got to figure out, okay, if I'm depressed, why I'm depressed. You know, you got to figure out, what can I do different? How can I do different? How can I do better? But we're so busy doing this and doing that with family members, taking care of this, cleaning up this. We don't even have time for ourselves sometimes.
So neglect to our own fucking.
We'll take care of everybody else before we take care of our own self. You make sure that person is well taken care of. Food is there, clothes is there, but half the time we ain't taking care of ourselves.
Facts. That's a fact.
God, the brand said that God, the brand said we are raised to suppress everything. You know what I'm saying? So that means we was taught, right? We was taught to toughen up, handle it. You a man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can take it. You know what I'm saying? Man, we got feelings too, man. We go through shit just like women go through it. And I know that y'all look at us like we supposed to be the strongest out of the bunch. But sometimes, you know, depression can make you so weak, bro. It can make you weak. You don't want to do nothing. You don't want to eat. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to go nowhere.
Depression will make a person not want to take a shower.
Oh,
you don't even want to clean yourself. You don't even want to wash
your ass. That's a fact.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Essentially, Black, you don't care about the cursing, bro. But they don't even want to wash their behinds, bro. It becomes a fact. And I seen it, bro. And then it becomes sickness because you want to stay in the bed all day, and then you get the bed sores. You understand? And then that becomes another sickness because now you got open wounds. You like. A lot of people don't understand that it goes pretty far, bro. It goes pretty freaking far.
Man, you know what's crazy? Is if you think about it, we've been systematically and internally programmed to be this way, because if you think about it, when your mom beat you, what did she say while she was beating you? I want y'all to tell me. I'm gonna give you something to cry for. You better stop crying. What do you mean?
You bet. Yeah, I was about to
beat
say,
my
you better
ass.
stop crying.
I swear to God, y'all probably gonna make fun of me, but my mom never whooped my ass.
Yeah, that's crazy. You
Yeah,
have
my mom
That's
never
right. That's
whooped my
right.
ass. I'm sorry. I know my dad, he whooped my ass. That's another story.
Listen,
My mom
sometimes the
let
ass
my
whooping
father
can
deal with
depress
it.
you. Sometimes getting your ass whooped can depress you.
Oh yeah.
Facts.
There's been plenty of times I done sat on the edge of my bed like, just got my ass whooped, and I'm depressed, dog. I don't want to play no more. I don't want to go outside. Tell my friends get away from my window. I ain't coming out. Leave me alone. You feel me?
You
Depression hits
definitely
you at
don't want to
all
go
ages.
outside with that with that little get back there.
Oh,
You got to get that out of there.
definitely. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a
See, I
fact.
grew
You
up with
can't
4
even
sisters.
breathe.
I grew up with 4 sisters, but my moms would whip their ass. That was the difference in my household. My father would take care of me, and my moms would take care of them. That's how I used to work in my household. It was crazy, but
My wife like that, man. She won't really
Lola
punish my
Montana
sons, but
said.
she'll punish my daughter.
Lola Montana said, we are raised to keep pushing. Ain't nothing wrong. Basically, like we don't care about like you ain't nothing wrong with you, nigga. Keep on moving, like.
Yo, let me tell you
You know what I'm
something.
saying?
If you wasn't going in cardiac arrest, you didn't have you wasn't going to the hospital in my house when I was a kid. There was always some remedy, or grandma always had something. My mom would call somebody. Yep, facts.
Bro, I bust my head open with a hammer one day, right? Swinging it at somebody else, and I brought it back this way and hit the back of my head. My grandma said, "Go run some cold water on it." She run cold water on everything. Grandma just think cold water is the healing. I said, "This ain't the fountain of youth, Grandma. This shit ain't gonna heal up from no cold water." You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
I got a good question. Is there anything? All right, so now, how would a person be
Guitar Hero? Let's get it.
How would a person
That's
be
my
able,
son Kaye, just showing y'all some things that make me happy, some things that go through my day.
Keep
You know what I'm saying?
You have to, man.
How would a person to the panel? How would people be able to like I asked earlier, but a more direct, like how are we supposed, is there a way, matter of fact, this is a good question, is there a way that we could prevent the depression before it kicks in? Is there a way where like we know that we're gonna go through something, but we'll be able to deal with it, like try to curve it so it won't be as, you know?
I don't think there's a way to prevent.
I will have to
I don't think
disagree
there's a
with
way
you
to
on that.
prevent. I don't think there's a way to prevent depression. I think you just have to learn how to deal with it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And
okay.
Right. And the better you get at dealing with it, the less it affects you. You know what I'm saying? But there is no way. There is no way that I know that you can stop depression.
Anybody.
Because you don't even know when depression is going to hit you.
Not stop it, but in the sense
deal with it.
Yeah, like try to like affirmatively. That's what I meant to say.
You have to have a lot of support.
Like affirmatively deal with the situation right at hand. Like
you have to have the right support, right?
Yeah.
You got to have the right support.
I'm sorry to the chat and everybody that's watching. I misuse
support.
words. Yeah.
So the first thing that you have to do if you want to deal with it is you have to self-identify, like Kuba was saying. You got to know what the hell makes you happy and why are you depressed. So the first link is you have to figure out why you're depressed. And you know what's crazy is that might be complicated because it might be an array of things. So you really got to figure out within your mind, and you got to have a good support system to help you to figure out where you were and where you are and what was the cause to, as far as the transition. You know what I mean? I would think that's the only way. You know what I mean?
Depression goes far. It goes in so many different ways that, I mean, as a gamer, I done hear stories about kids suiciding themselves off of video games. This is how deep it gets.
The kid
Bully,
killed himself.
Chat,
The kid killed
bully.
himself. The kid killed himself on Grand Theft Auto on a live stream. That's why now you can't on PS. You can't go. So I know what he's saying is right, because you can't go on live on a person's chat without them knowing you. So this is the depression that kids go up there and fucking you're right, Kuba. Keep on landing, my boy. That definitely was.
Yeah, definitely, man. It just goes different ways. I mean, depression could go into even a lot of women's, ladies, girls. They all go through depression also too, just like us, man. It's just a simple fact, like saying, I don't look good enough, but look at all these girls. They're getting their body fixed, and then they're gonna feel themselves like they have to, but they don't have the money. So then they stay home and feel depressed because they know that everybody else is looking like, Barbie dolls and stuff like that. It goes in many ways, just like us, man, too. Like,
I'm gonna tell y'all a funny. Let's lighten the moment for a minute because it's funny and shit. The what he said is right. So sometimes when my wife asks me something, she got something on. Sometimes you gotta lie. I'll be like, nah, you look good in that, baby, and I be thinking in my head like, nah. But I already know if I tell her that outright, that creates the start of depression with her. I'd be like, nah, you shouldn't do that. So I just encourage her to come outside of herself. Because sometimes depression is what we cause within ourselves. So when you got a support system that tells you, all right, so if I tell you that you look bad and the world's telling you you look bad, you have no hope. But if I'm telling you you look good and I'm helping you to fight that against the world, sometimes that help you fight out of that barrier, because you say, you know what? I know the people that love me say I look good or this is fine. So fuck how they feel. You know what I mean? Excuse my language, but forget how they feel. You know what I mean? Because think about us, man. As men, and I'm going to be honest, and this is going to cross over a little bit into something else, but I hope we stay into this and then progress into that. But I'm going to ask all of y'all. I'm going to just ask you, when the last time somebody complimented you, a woman? Because we don't get it a lot.
Oh, that's
just
a
randomly.
fact. I don't even look for it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been complimented when I get my hair cut. People be like, "Oh, that's a nice haircut. You looking nice. You look a little bit younger." Like I get compliments, but they, they're not extreme. You know what I'm saying? It's regular. You know what I'm saying? And it's comforting. You know what I'm saying? For someone to tell you, you look nice today, or you smell good, or those things are comforting. Those can help out with depression too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The thing is to love yourself, right? You can't allow nobody to determine who you are as a person, right? So if you got things about yourself that you don't like, fix them, because those things can keep you depressed, keep you under the, stressed and anxiety build in when things ain't going your way. You know what I'm saying? So try to take care of yourself and love who you are. You know what I'm saying? Love everything about yourself.
Absolutely right. That's a big fact.
That's true. That's a fact. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, sometimes people don't understand, like, we all have something that we're self-conscious about. And if you continue to let your mind feed on that could create depression. Like if I felt like it's a spot on my face that I don't like and I'm self-conscious about it, and I continue to feed into that in my mentality, eventually that could create depression. That's just you know what I mean? You got to love yourself.
What about setup depression?
You said what?
Do you know what that is?
Depression.
Setup depression?
Yes.
Setup depression.
No, could you fill me in?
Like how the example that like the example that Black Soul just gave, where he really wanted to give was the most general question that every woman asks, and this is the setup question. Babe, do I look fat in this? Now, if you answer the question,
you're fucked.
And tell her, that fupa might not really fit. Look, see, that's why he laughing. That's what he really see. That's why Black Soul laughing. If you know that fupa may not fit that particular dress, you know what I'm saying? The worst thing you want to do is answer yes. That's the setup question. Because if you say yes, then she's gonna be like, you know what I'm trying to say? That's a setup depression question.
She's gonna be like, F you, you ain't shit. Why you making me feel less of a woman? And yeah, that's definitely a setup question. It's like, does my hair look good? And we know that your hair is puffy as hell.
But I will say about that woman though, she already had to feed into that in her head a little bit too, though.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
'Cause
but
some
she
women
want to see if you gonna go with it. If you gonna go with it with the census, like if her girlfriend's and all, I'm telling her, girl, don't put that dress on. Your fupa look crazy. She gonna go to you, babe. How I look now? If you contribute to that, then it's gonna be like you. It's gonna be just as bad as if you started the whole shit. You feel me? Because you contributed by saying yes.
You definitely right. I definitely agree with that. Unfortunately, you're right.
Empress Cat said, I vibe more with individuals I never met personally than my own family. That's a sad thing, but I can agree with that.
I
It
can
seems like
relate to that.
the family,
I can relate to
yeah,
that.
the family that you choose be the family that's closer to you. You know what I'm saying? Your friends that you bring around you, those be the closest ones to you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes your family can hurt you way more than a friend could. You know what I'm saying? So,
True.
I
But
agree with that too.
That's an absolute fact.
They say people are closer to their friends because your family is what's given to you and your friends are who you pick. Do y'all believe in that?
I agree with that. I totally agree with that. I think your family is the people that you choose. Your relatives are the people that you born and your blood related to. Those are your relatives. Your family is the people that you bring in your circle, and y'all bond and y'all stay tight, and y'all got a certain loyalty and a certain respect and honor for each other. You know what I'm saying? This can be friends, this can be some of your favorite cousins, whatever. But that's what I consider a family, other than the one that I created myself. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's because your friends, you might be able to do a conversation with your family. You see what I'm saying?
Now, did you say that again,
So,
DG? Because you
broke up, DGR. I'm sorry.
I said, you can hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you clear now.
You can hear me?
Yeah, we good.
All right. What I said was, sometimes your friends, you may be able to do certain activities or certain things or talk about certain things with your friends that you don't talk about with your family. So that way y'all have a different bond than you would with your family. See what I'm saying?
But is it because you won't get judged? Huh, DGR?
No. I mean,
don't judge nobody.
With me particularly, I don't think it's because you would get judged.
What I'm saying is, you know how when you with your family, you act a little different with more respect. When you with your friends, you goof off and you fuck around. That's what I'm saying.
Right, exactly.
Right. You able to be you with your friends. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about disrespecting nobody or the elders being around. So you able to be more of yourself, of who you are when you're around your friends than when you're around, your family, your grandmothers and your mothers and your aunts and uncles, because they demand a certain level of respect that you ain't got to give your friends. You know what I'm saying? That your friends don't. It's not that you don't got to give it to them, that they ain't asking you for. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm gonna let you go, Black.
You do that around your friends because there's no judgment. So with your family, you feel like there's a little bit of judgment there, right? So if I to be honest with you, I'm 41 years old, but I don't say certain shit around my mom. Do my mama bear that I would say around, other people. I'm just keeping it a band. You know what I mean? Because I would hate for other to judge me in that way. My friend is not. You know what I mean?
Empress Cat said, at Lola, I'm at a point in my life where I don't care who judge, because at the end of the day, I know who I am. At the end of the day, I know who I am.
And who I became.
So nobody can tell me differently to where I would feel a way.
Okay, Empress,
that's good for you, Queen. That's good for you.
As it relates to your mother, Empress, would you do that? You know what I mean? Because it's a little different.
Right. Because I'm wrong for not telling the truth, because when you lie, you give false confidence, and that the world will tear her down. That's a fact, Lola. That's a fact. You got to be honest,
and
bro.
For any female, I'm pretty sure this for Empress Cat and any other female. Y'all was never running around telling your mother about girl or dude you was with last night or something. You ain't gonna go to your mom like, yo, mom, this dude I was with last night, boy. You understand where I'm coming? Not saying y'all was sleeping around, but you get the point. Like, it's certain things you're not gonna do with them that you would do with your friends. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. Maybe your aunts and them, you might be able to do it with your aunt and them, but you might not be able to do it with your moms.
Yo, Black to the P. I don't want to fuck your show up. Well, I'm gonna stop cursing. I don't want to mess your show up, but I got a question to ask. And I want y'all to keep the band, bro. If God came down right now and said, I will present your life to everybody, every single thought in your head, everything you've ever done, would y'all be okay with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would be.
Yes, because my everything I've been through and I've done shaped me to the person that I am today. So even if he's exposing the bad things I've done, I know in my heart that I've done more good than bad, right? I know in my heart that I try to be a better person. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not perfect, but yet I still try to be. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't mind God exposing my, you know what I'm saying? Because maybe a lot of people learn and not make those mistakes I made because they seen me, you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't have a problem with that. But the rest of the panel will get and answer that question.
For him to
but what we don't think about is,
hold on, DGR, give me 1 second, big dog. Let me say something. I'll be out your way, big dog. For him to even come present that question to me only tells me that I'm doing something right. You understand? There shouldn't be no for him to say, yo, you know what? Let's see. He knows what we do. There's nothing that we can't do that he don't know. There's not one move. There's not one thought.
A lot of people are in denial, right? So a lot of people do shit and don't realize that they've done it. You know what I'm saying? And when
I'm not speaking for everybody else. I'm speaking for the I, Christopher Adam Crespo. I'm speaking for me. You understand? So if the big dog was to come up to me and tell me, yo, if I put you on Front Street right now, would you mind?
Right.
He's only asking a question that he already knows the answer to.
No. But I think the key word that everybody's missing is everything. See, here's what I'm saying. That means that once, if you did something to a nigga and everybody else may look at it as foul, but you regretted doing that. And in other words, everything you ever done, they're showing both sides of it. So even the bad things you good, they're showing how you really thought about what you did. You see where I'm coming from? So to me, that's why I said, I don't care if you show everything, because you're going to show how I was really thinking, regardless of what I did. And I ain't ashamed of it because I'm human.
Basically,
so I really wouldn't give a fuck.
That you're doing already. He knows everything you're doing. He sees everything.
But I'm saying, as far as showing it to the world, to me, that would be better, because the niggas will be like, yo, when I was younger, like, oh, damn, this dude, like, this nigga's a foul dude. They might be like, oh, shit, you know what? He might, because then they might have found out reasons why I did certain. You understand where I'm coming from? So to me, I don't care.
Yeah, that's true.
You can show it.
Good point.
Yeah, I feel that too. I feel like like I said, I've done some wrong in my life.
Like, show it.
Right, I've done some wrong in my life, but I've done a lot of good things in my life, and I'm still right now trying to be a better person. Even though I think I'm not a bad person now, but I know I can be better. There's areas in my life that I can improve. So I'm not, because I'm comfortable with myself, don't mean I'm not gonna still try to improve on them. You know what I'm saying? So even him showing me, even taking that look back on my life and him exposing everything, that might help me out. I might say, damn, I forgot I did that. Wow, that was crazy. I shouldn't have did that. Or wow, I did that. That was a great thing. You know what I'm saying? So it can work out both ways. You know what I'm saying? Or if you a dog and you done dirt all your life, it can be one of those. Oh my God, bro! Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I ain't never done nothing good. Like, I've always, all my life, I've been stealing and robbing and scheming and scamming and being mischievous and misleading people my whole, like, wow.
But he's not showing you nothing that you don't know, Black to the P. So you already know this about yourself.
Once he exposed it to the world,
you looking right
once he exposed it to the world,
you brush your teeth and you wash your face, you look in the mirror. So you see that person that you know who he is. You only know, you know more than anybody else who that person is.
What you think? Kuba, how you feel about that?
That's what I wanted to ask. Cool.
I agree too. I mean, things I've done, I mean, it's because they deserve it. Or, you know, like I said, I've done good too, but I go with it. Why not?
Let it go. Word. Our card is gonna be shown anyway, bro. We have to go to the pearly gates. We have to make it.
I've never done a drug that I'm ashamed to say I've tried. None of that. Real talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? None of that shit, nigga.
You know what I've done though?
I tried dust before. I ain't never tried ecstasy, but I tried dust before. I tried
K2? You fuck with K2?
K2, no, yeah, I did that one time. I told y'all when I first came home, and I ain't know any better.
He said that. All right, so let's reset the room real quick, guys. Can I reset the room real quick? Can I get the opportunity?
This ain't Clubhouse, nigga. Reset the room.
Right, well, we gonna reset the room, nigga. What you mean? All right, well, we're touching up on depression. We're talking about what causes depression and how do we deal with depression. How is it affecting us and our family? Depression. This is the main topic. So, how are we gonna deal with it? How are we gonna come together and be able to say we're gonna be, we're gonna try to at least understand a little more of
not
what
for
a
nothing.
person is going through.
Okay.
You know what's wrong with depression? A lot of people don't trust people when they're depressed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't feel like they can go to somebody else and get that good advice or even tell their story. And we got to start listening to our children, because a lot of our children are committing suicide. You know what I'm saying? And they're going through things and the parents don't want to listen. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we got to sit down and not only talk to our kids, but also listen to them and take heed of what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? We can save a lot of children from taking their own lives if they realize that, they got us here to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Be there, listen. Be there, listen. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick though, the reason why I got my camera off too is because I just got my motherfucking dreads twisted, nigga. And I'm sitting here patting my head like a chick who just got her motherfucking hair done, nigga. So that's why I got
You depressed.
I'm patting the shit out of my head right now, nigga.
Depressed. Yeah, he depressed.
Yo, DGR, look at my head, bro. I've been in pain for like the past 5 days, bro. I'm
patting the shit out of my shit.
Yo, I bought this spray today.
Well, y'all cutting your braids off? Let me know. We all three cutting our braids off at the same time.
Bro, I might cut.
That ain't happening. I ain't cutting my life.
We need 100 views.
You said you got to spray it. I tried to spray. That shit don't work for me, bro.
Have you ever went to an event and had like church shoes on and your feet was so like it was time to kick them things off?
Oh,
you know
my
what I'm saying?
goodness.
Yo,
my goodness.
Listen, first of all, my feet ain't shaped. My feet ain't shaped for shoes. So when I wear shoes, nigga, I take them shits off anywhere I'm at. Not to be funny, at my mom's funeral, I was sitting at the pew with my shoes off, nigga. My feet, nah, nigga. I took them shits off, nigga. Real talk. I took them off anywhere, nigga. In the middle of your wedding, I'll take my shits off, nigga.
You on DJ?
Huh?
I said, you the only one at the wedding dancing with no shoes off?
You ain't gonna catch me on the dance floor with my toes on fire just to get no dance. But see, I'm gonna tell you this, but real talk, I'm a type of nigga that'll switch. Whatever color the thing is, if the main color is white, I'm gonna have some white ups. If the main color is a dark color, nigga, I'm gonna throw some black ups. Nigga, it don't matter. I'm gonna have some ups sitting right next to my motherfucking shoes, nigga. As soon as it's time,
not in my time. I don't know about DJ. Not in my time. I went to my prom. My fucking feet was blistered the fuck up. What are you talking about?
First of all, I didn't go to clubs where they told you had to wear dress shoes. I wasn't going off rook. Any nigga that knew me, them niggas would have been like, nah, this nigga not going.
Yeah, we talk about proms, weddings, church. You know what I'm saying? You know, your mother made you put them tight ass dress shoes on, and they was too small, but she ain't want to go buy you a new pair.
Yo,
and I took them off.
Yo, hold on. Empress Cat said, "Don't cut y'all shit."
First of all, that contributed to my feet being the way it is
in real life.
You got the shackle your feet.
Yeah, you remember back in the days we used to have Busta Brown, and them niggas. Remember Busta Brown? Them niggas used to have the shit where they put your foot in, and they measure your foot with this little metal shit that they put your foot in.
Right, right.
These stupid motherfuckers will push it right down to your toe, nigga. So of course you wear fucking shoes. They too fucking tight, nigga.
Got your
Stupid
feet bubbled
bitches.
up in them shoes. Shoes
For real, am
small.
I lying though? That nigga Busta Brown will put it right down to your toe, nigga. Stupid motherfucker.
That shit is so true.
You know how
That is
many
a
kids
fact.
got fucked up feet because of Busta Brown, nigga?
Hold on,
Oh, that's a fact.
DGR, Cuba. Empress said something to us, right? She said, if we don't cut y'all shit, I ain't fucking with none of y'all. If you do that in real life, no bueno.
Yeah, well, I ain't cutting mine anyway, so I wasn't included.
Nah, bullshit. I'm sorry. I got 2 more months for my hair because I'm gonna cut it off. No. This is donation for a cancer kid.
Okay. Nah,
I
that's
usually send it out and they make a wig for
Salute you
cancer.
to that. 'Cause you know what? You know what?
Nothing
That's gonna help that kid's depression.
That's
a
the
fact.
reason I'm doing it.
That's gonna help that kid's depression. So
Now you go first. You hold on. Now fuck all that. Hold on. You go first. You gonna just come tell us cut all our hair off. Then when niggas be like, nah, fuck all that. Then you want to go to my
No, I
woman's
know you wasn't gonna cut it
and
off.
try to make us look like shit because we don't want to cut our shit down. Fuck it. You just try to set us up,
They gonna
nigga.
sell them dreads to
DJ, if I give you $1,000, would you cut your dreads off?
They selling them shit
You
to
said
some
what?
Jamaican kids. They
If I
gonna
give
get
you
us some
$1,000,
Jamaican
would you
kids.
cut your shit bald?
No.
How much?
See, she love your fucking hair.
Hey yo, send me
Exactly.
a rack. Hey yo, send me
shit
a
long,
rack.
though.
I'm cut.
My shit like to my neck, so I might do
send
that
me a
for
rack. I'm
$1,000.
cutting
Nigga, I'm
off
Trini. My
right
hair is
now.
my strength, nigga.
See, that DGR loves his hair. He want I
Hey,
know you
yo.
wouldn't cut his shit.
Hey yo, send me a rack right now. This shit is gone. Fuck you talking about?
You bugging the fuck out, nigga.
Nigga be out here like Caillou. Nigga
Nah,
like
nigga.
Caillou.
You ain't gonna give me a day's worth of spending to cut off my dreads forever. No, nigga.
This shit is gonna go.
That's a
anyway.
day worth of
What you
spending,
talking
nigga.
about? This shit is going anyway.
They were
nigga.
spending
No.
in years
You
of
ain't gonna keep that
motherfucking
shit, nigga.
braiding this shit.
You kidding me?
Be
You ain't
back in
keeping
3
that,
months.
nigga. That shit is going anyway, nigga.
Fuck that.
Right.
Each his own.
And that shit's gonna grow back, nigga.
Yo, but let me tell y'all something that we got a little bit off topic, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. You know
I've been
something
trying to
that's
get back
really
on topic.
important? You know something that's really important though? And somebody said it. I can't remember who said it, but do we ever think about how the family is affected when you're the person depressed?
I said it was the same thing. Do you
Not
see
really,
who you
because when
affect
you-
behind?
Some family just keep on with their own life. And
Yeah,
don't-
not really, because when you depressed,
It's hard for you to consider anybody else or anything else.
One mic.
You know what I'm saying? So when you depressed, it's hard for you to consider others' feelings because you're going through something emotionally yourself. Sometimes people that's depressed can't feel. You know what I'm saying?
That's
They
true.
have no feelings. They become cold-hearted. They become tucked away.
They don't want to be bothered. They want to stay
Right,
away
right.
from everybody
So-
else. They moved themselves from that place.
You know, and for those who I think are considering what other people feel, I think they're looking for a pity party. I don't think they're depressed. I think they're upset over something and they want somebody to pity them. So they think, but me, when I'm depressed, I'm not thinking about nobody else. I'm not thinking about, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about the situation.
exactly. Black to the P.
Right. It
But-
stays on my mind and I'm just trying to find a way to get rid of that. Yeah, Black. I hear you, bro.
People get mad at me when I talk about people who like I have a homegirl who every now and then she wants to get on fucking Instagram Live and talk about how she's gonna kill herself and have the whole chat be like, no, don't do this, don't do that. Like to me, I really have trouble seeing how you're telling me you really wanted to like. There's no way. I just don't see how you go in the chat every 4 fucking weeks, and because the chat says no, now you don't kill yourself. Like there's people, in my opinion, people be like, oh, that's fucked up for you to say that. In my opinion, you're an attention whore. I'm just saying, I'm keeping it a buck.
Yeah, if you
Like-
keep doing it, you are, because you
I
obviously
feel that's what I said. And, you know, if you depressed, you're not really caring about who see or who what or that's not even in your radar. You know what I'm saying?
In your radar, right?
Right. For those that's walking around trying to get pity they're looking for pity party. I don't see that as depression. I see as you
It's a
looking
pity
for a pity
party.
party.
So
Basically,
Whenever,
you know what I'm saying?
when,
You
when,
want somebody to feel
when,
bad for you, what you going through.
when did you ever see somebody say, I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking take my life. I'm gonna kill myself. I swear.
Yeah,
Nigga, if you wanted to
they're
take your
looking
life,
for-
it would have been done already, bro. Like
Taking
you're
your
not gonna
life is
say
one of
that
the
you're gonna do
easiest things you can do in this world, right? So for people to scream that out, I'm not for that, right? But
That shit
that's
makes no
not
sense.
saying that there ain't people that will do it. See, it's like the little boy that cried wolf, right? He lied so much, he kept crying
Exactly.
wolf so much that when it really was a wolf, nobody came to run down there and save his ass. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody
So
bought those
people
wolf
that's
tickets.
running, you know, God forbid, I don't want nobody to commit suicide.
It's the intention. That's what I'm saying. Like, for example, the nigga standing on the roof and you be like, yo, fuck it, nigga, go ahead, jump. And then the nigga really does jump because everybody's screaming jump. His initial intention wasn't to jump, though. He needed that everybody to tell, because if his initial intention was to jump, he would have stepped his foot up off that motherfucking jump. He wouldn't have sat there and contemplated and did all that shit. You get what I'm saying?
Well, this is the question.
So-
If you're so oblivious to yourself and not knowing, how do other people help you though?
I don't know. Lola Montana said, when you have anxiety and depression, you do
trained to
care how
do that.
everyone else feels. You do care how everyone else feels. I guess when I'm depressed, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be around nobody. Black, you can attest for this. Brisky, you can attest for this. You know, the people that tried to hit me up last
Maybe
night, I was
after.
in a depression state. So DG,
Nah,
you can
Maybe
attest.
after you feel sorry.
If you go,
But maybe not in that moment, but later on when you think about it after, you might be like, well, that was kind of fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I made everybody feel
DTR,
like,
you definitely.
but not at that moment.
When it comes
Yeah,
down
but
to
DTR,
depression,
how
bro,
you
you
gauge
already
that?
know.
You
All you
gauge
want to
that
do is
in
fucking
yourself.
sleep.
You're depressed.
Huh? What was that?
How do you gauge that in yourself if you're the one depressed though? You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
No. What I'm
I said
saying is
before, you need
after your
support.
depression is over, you may later on think about it. Like, let's just say when you were depressed, your girl came to you and was like, hey, babe, you want a bacon, egg, and something for breakfast? Something you was like, yo, get the fuck out of here. Da, 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 da. Maybe later on after that, you may be like, damn, well, I was treating her a little fucked up while I was depressed. Like after you understand what I'm saying? But at that moment, you're not going to think that. That's what I'm saying.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
So
That is
depression.
definitely a whole fact. That's definitely a whole fact. All right.
Some of us.
Empress Cat said at Lola Montana, we going to get our therapy session going on the backstage where we can just vent on whatever. That's a fact. You need somebody that you can talk to, bro. That's one way to deal with your depression. Having a good friend, having somebody that you can
You know what
trust.
I hate too?
You need a support system to help you out with that sometimes.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
Support
people who
system.
fake crazy. That bothers me the most. And I used to do that all the time, especially when we was younger, when I used to be on a train and you got these niggas coming on a train acting mad crazy and all the older people getting up and running. Yo, those be the niggas I put like, yo, move, nigga, and go sit down. And he be all up in the, yeah, you was all crazy a second ago, but you know who to play crazy with. Them the niggas I don't like. The ones who know who to play crazy with. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that type of shit, nigga. You take advantage of people because you act like you crazy. Well, if you was really that crazy, it wouldn't matter who the fuck it was that came up to you, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So you ain't really that crazy.
Lola Montana said, when I'm depressed, I care how my son feels, how he sees me.
Yo,
Same thing I do with my granddaughter. I have to spend time with her.
Can we get?
He takes it all out. You need a support system. Anything. It could be a person. It could be a pet. It could be a music. You have to find that in yourself to do that. I mean, it all depends on the person.
Shit, Kuba. Real shit,
I find
Kuba.
that in my friends and family. I'm not gonna lie. The family that I created,
support,
and my friends who I bring around. You know what I'm saying? I find my comfort in them. You know what I'm saying? And it helps me become undepressed. You know what I'm saying? Last night I was depressed. I woke up. You guys start hitting me up. You know what I'm saying? Smiles start coming. That's what we do for each other. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate every last person that's on this panel. I appreciate everybody that's came to the chat today. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this is therapeutic for me. You know what I'm saying? So trust me, it takes a support system. Like they say, it takes a village to raise a child.
Something.
Well, it takes a support system to relieve to get over depression. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of different people and a lot of different that play a lot of different roles in your life to help you get past that depression. So, you know what I mean? Salute to that.
Networking. Definitely salute to that, brother. That was definitely a big fucking. That definitely was really real.
I used to
let me include something too. When my aunt
well, networking don't really work for anxiety. I just want to say that networking don't really work for anxiety because anxiety.
No, we talking about depression.
Yeah.
My
No,
aunt,
no. Actually,
Oh, the
just
person,
to be
yeah.
honest with you, networking could be a person that in your household that you could talk to or hug.
Oh, okay. Because
You
anxiety, they
understand?
don't like being around a lot of people and
Oh
shit.
yeah, yeah, of
So
course,
no,
of
no, no.
network
course.
man,
Like
good idea.
networking,
Back the
be
fuck
yeah,
off.
no, no, no. Like, but
But go ahead,
Cuba.
Cuba.
I'm
What you
sorry,
about to say?
Cuba.
No, I was saying when my aunt lost her husband, her thing was found like a hobby, and her hobby was puzzles. No bullshit. So I buy a box about 10,000 pieces, and she'll start working on that. That will take her mind off of things.
Right, I had an aunt that used to do crossword puzzles. She'd sit there with
Yeah,
a big book.
like
And it'd
to
be the
answer.
craziest puzzles. I'd be like, how you find the answer for those? But that's what relaxes
Something
her.
to get
That's
your
what get her
mind
mind
off
off the
it.
thing. Yeah, I have an aunt that was dealing with cancer. You know what I'm saying? And
I mean,
for
it's
her,
just,
you know, she was stuck in a state of depression for a minute. But you know, like I said, crossword puzzles, crocheting. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. That it helped her. You know what I'm saying? Become a better person. And it helped her relieve her stress and her depression. So, you know, salute to anything that can help you. You know what I'm saying? Come up out of that, because that's a dangerous state to be in, and it can lead to death. Depression can lead to death. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that's depressed. Like I said, every day that kill themselves. A lot of people that depression leads to sicknesses. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Your body itself can't hold the depression to the point where it starts deteriorating within inside. You
I
understand?
got a
Because
friend.
you don't want to start eating the right vegetables, and your body start neglecting certain medicines. Nigga,
Everything.
it's different. Yeah, I gotta really pimp. That's
Depression can lead to mental health issues too.
Yes,
You
sir.
understand
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying? Because I had a friend who I grew up with. He's homeless now, and I grew up with him. We did everything: basketball, baseball, football, everything together. And now he walks around the street talking to himself. You understand what I'm saying? Because of the depression that sat in, and he felt like nobody cared about me no more. You know what I'm saying? My mom done passed away. My aunts and my uncles done turned their back on me. You know what I'm saying? So now he sits and hold conversations with himself. And it's sad to me. It makes me want to cry. And I'll be like, man, that's my man though. Like I know he wasn't like this. Like I don't know where it flipped at. And the mental health issue he has, I know now that he has mental health issues. You know what I'm saying? He's not thinking correctly. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to those that
do with acceptance?
What do you say, DJ?
Here's what I mean. Here's what I mean. At a young age, this may sound bugged out, but anybody know me will tell you this. I accepted my role that my family looked at me as. I was always the black sheep. I was the nigga who they talk shit about if somebody fucked with them. Like, yeah, I got a cousin such and such that if I call him, but when it came to the family event or certain things that had to do with being proper, I wasn't invited. You see where I'm coming from? So what I did was I learned how to use that aggression in ways that I felt was positive. Like I told you about the shit with like real talk. This is real talk, nigga. I used to walk on the train and see niggas laying on the train and see old women and all that standing up. But you know, I'm back in the day, nigga used to lay down and take up the whole shit. I walk up to a nigga, smack a nigga leg, like, yo, get the fuck up. Yo, you don't see old people sitting there shit like that. But meanwhile, everybody, when they first see me come on that train, they think it's something different until I actually do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I learned how to fuck it. If y'all think that I'm aggressive or you think I'm this way, well, I found a way to use it as a balance for myself. You get where I'm coming from?
Let's try to watch our language because I'm going to end this in a couple of minutes. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to, go into the last 2 minutes, being mother F this, mother F that, you know what I'm saying?
I want to give a shout out to Loda and Empress Cat, everybody else that just showed up too. Just want to let them know that.
I appreciate everybody that came and listened. I appreciate everybody that's gonna view it later. You know what I'm saying? As I get my my followers up, more people will be able to view the videos because they be following me. I appreciate DGR, like I said, thanks for the intro, bro. You know what I'm saying? You did that on your own time and you did that for me free of charge, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that out of you, bro. You ever need anything, I got you. Cuba, my nigga from the Bronx, you pulled up for your boy. You know what I'm saying? You came through the other day for me too, so I appreciate you. Black Soul, I'm glad you back in health. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you back with us, bro. And
already.
Can I say something real quick?
Absolutely.
If anybody has any thoughts, just this is a number I'm gonna give you. It's 1-800-273-8255. If you're feeling down or whatever, just call that number. You know,
Right.
they'll talk to you. They'll see what's going on.
That's
It's a good
24
place.
hours.
It's
That's
24
24
hours.
hours?
Yes, 24 hours. So
So
that's
there's
what I just
24
want to
hour
say.
help out there for anybody that's going through depression. Cuba just dropped the number on you. You know what I'm saying?
Black to the P. Is
Yes,
it too
sir.
late? Because I think somebody said drop the link in the chat. I don't know if he was reading it.
They wanna
Somebody
drop-
else dropped the link.
I'll drop the link. I ain't got a problem with that.
Crystal.
Ain't never too late.
Crystal. But yeah, now I ain't know if it was too late, if it was the end or what.
They
you know?
speak English, they speak Spanish. You got a problem with it, you know, you can always call that hotline. If you want, I give it up again, 1-800-273-8255. DGR, how was your day today?
Yeah.
Man?
Shit, it was good. You know what I mean? Regular shit.
Good. Bless.
Enjoying life. You know what I
Drop
mean?
the link. Whoever want to pull up. We got a couple of minutes left. You know what I'm saying? About 10 minutes left before I end this thing. So pull up, you know, have your say. You know what I mean? Do what you say how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Let us know how you feel about this topic.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Bristol want to pull up. He said his phone died. I'm tripping. That's Bristol.
Bristol can pull up. Yeah, well, you know, this Briscoe home, he welcome here. All y'all welcome here. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
That's
With
love,
that
bro.
being said, since it ain't nobody but my boy Brisk, I'm gonna get it play this outro. You know what I'm saying? And then we gonna, you know, get together again, hopefully soon, with some more topics that's gonna deal with, you know, with us, our immediate conditions where, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really concerned about too much celebrity gossip. I really don't care about what they going through, what they, you know what I'm saying? We go through too much here for, you know what I'm saying, for me to be worried about that type of stuff. I'd rather deal with the issues that affects us on a daily basis. So with that being said, salute to the tag. Yeah, Black. Yeah, Black.
I'm sorry.
Nah, fuck that. We ain't going nowhere. We still here.
Nah, hold on, Chris. Seriously.
You're not supposed to curse.
My
It's
homie.
okay. It's
Oh,
all
I'm
good.
sorry. I'm sorry.
It's all
My
good. I
homie
got
Black
2
to the
minutes.
P open. My homie Black to the P opened this up, man, and this is very serious because I done had a lot of people commit suicide from depression. Even if you feel like you can't call that number that Kuba put out, if you're embarrassed, I'm sure that all my bros on this panel, you can call or DM any one of us, man, or
That's
you
right.
can pull up here and vent and speak
Right.
your mind, and we will be there for you because this shit is serious and we all deal with it, and we love you and we understand. That's all I want to put in the
Right. You
atmosphere.
can find me at
And
Black
I'll
to the
debate the hell out of you
P050.
about it too.
I'm Black to the P050 on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? If you came here, you already know what my my YouTube channel is. So, you know, pull up, hit that like button on the way in, subscribe if you ain't subscribed yet. You know what I'm saying? This is for the future viewers. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe if you ain't subscribed yet, hit that like button, and we appreciate you. Yeah, Cuba, you can shout yourself out. And the way it
This is
works
Cuba from the Bronx. You could check me on IG, and that's about it.
Don't you got a news show coming up, Cuba?
Oh yeah. This Wednesday I'm gonna come out with something on YouTube on my channel. Don't Trust the Police. It's called Cuba the Bronx. I will be going to every project, every borough, and talking to the young kids out there. So it's definitely gonna be by 8 o'clock Wednesday.
That's a
On
fact. We in the streets everywhere. Yeah, Black Soul.
Borough to borough. Bronx, New
Yeah.
York, everywhere.
Black BLAK_SOUL_910 on here on YouTube. Black Soul _050. Yo, 050 the movement. I'm here supporting my brother. I'll start something eventually, but you'll know if you keep watching my bro, because I'm gonna be on him. Here messing with him, and I'm gonna be on 050. So just look for me, support the movement, man. That's all I'm trying to do.
That's a fact. Cuba, Briscoe, do your thing, Brisk.
Yeah, you already know. It's your boy Bristow _050 on Instagram. It's basically the movement, man. I'm here supporting the brothers. We doing what we doing. We gonna keep it pushing. It's just love, respect, and we just trying to get understanding, and we trying to give understanding to the world. Love is love, y'all.
Facts.
Right, DG, you know how to do your thing.
Yep.
050 the movement. You already know.
Yes,
Thank you.
sir. 050 the movement, baby.
DGR Entertainment. Go subscribe too. You know what I
Definitely.
mean? Go watch some of his old videos. You know what I mean? And trust me, if you go start watching his old ones, he'll start making new ones again. That's all. Salute to my brothers. I appreciate all of y'all, bro. Love is love. Manners and respect.
Manners
050
and
is the
respect.
movement.
That way.
050 is the movement, bro. And we're gonna keep this pushing. We're gonna hit all the issues, you know what I'm saying, that affect us as regular people and the regular lives. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody. Salute.
That's a fact. Love y'all.